I'm gonna put you in there.
You do not have to be so mean.
Sit in the car.
You did not just punch me 2 hours ago. And why call the cops? You. You. I hate all y'all. No, get off me.
We're gonna walk. Come on. Don't make it harder than what it has to be. Come on.
The secondhand embarrassment from seeing a Karen act up in public is so bad we couldn't ever imagine acting this way ourselves. Normally, Karens just cause drama and chaos wherever they go and make things generally unpleasant for everyone. But when Karens mess with the wrong cops, it feels so satisfying to see them get the punishment they deserve. In this 1-hour special, we'll be diving into the best moments when cops serve instant karma to Karens. Starting off strong, we have a Karen who decides to resist the cops who were only trying to be helpful at first. A store owner called the cops for a woman who refused to leave, but when they arrive, it's clear that the Karen is not planning on leaving anytime soon. After a brief conversation with the store owner about what's going on, the cops go outside to meet this Karen.
She won't leave.
Okay.
So
You just want to trespass her?
yeah.
Okay.
I asked her 3 times, and she said I don't have nowhere to go, and I don't.
Said she doesn't have shoes, blisters on her feet, 6520 dispatch. Thanks for coming. Yeah, no worries. You'll just have to come out and do the trespass.
Please don't bother me. Let's look at the camera first. I'm not doing anything but sitting here holding the wall up. Come back.
Okay. What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica?
Well, at least, this isn't mine. Some crackhead walked up here and dropped it off.
Not saying that is.
These gentlemen, unfortunately, have something to tell you, okay?
I don't want to hear it because they get out and yell at me. I'm just sitting here holding the wall up. I'm not even leaving my syrup buttons. I'm cleaning up after myself.
Understood, but it's their business.
I'm not even disrespectfully doing anything here except looking like a homeless person sad. I'm sad because my life.
Tell her that she's trespassed from here and that she...
I asked you nicely to leave, to go wherever you want.
Please have a reason. Innocent until proven guilty.
You're trespassed from here and you need to leave.
Right off the bat, the woman seems to be less than cooperative. She seems to be very down on her luck and can't even afford to buy herself a pair of shoes.
1 second, I'm just gonna run up to Goodwill and see if they got a pair of 9.5, right?
Yeah, men's.
All right.
Thank you.
Men's 9.5?
Yeah, I'm a trespass from there too because they thought I was stealing when I paid for my stuff. I wasn't stealing. I put it all away because.
So really quick, let me just ask you a couple questions just to help us out with getting you services. What are you doing for income right now for any amount of money you have?
I was begging. I was like on like holding signs on the streets and stuff, just kind of begging.
Okay.
Because I didn't have an ID. Like when my house burned down, I was in the back of the house cleaning.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you? My body cam's recording, just so you know. We have a homeless lady down at a gas station that has no shoes, and we just need a 9.5 men's. Is that something you might be able to help us out with?
Thankfully, the cops step in and help by buying her a pair of shoes from the thrift store. But this olive branch does not seem to make much of a difference in the attitude she shows towards the cops.
And I want to know how y'all guys and how the government expects somebody who lost everything in a fire to somehow relocate and get a license that costs money and somehow prove everything about themselves that they lost in that house fire.
Jessica, you have to leave the property now.
Okay. Well, I need
You've been trespassed. That's the reason. You've been trespassed from the property. You don't have to do anything wrong.
I have to have a probable cause, bro. You're the cop. What is the probable cause that you were trained for? Understand your job better. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Well, grab me a set too.
Don't need a search. Probable cause. What is the probable cause? Just because you're a man and you got a badge, so you get to do whatever the you want?
No.
We do feel for her unfortunate situation, but the entitled way this Karen is acting just proves that she's not really trying to be cooperative. She seems to believe that she has a great understanding of the law, but she clearly doesn't even grasp the basics of trespassing, since probable cause is not needed to remove someone who's trespassing on private property.
I'm not a threat to anybody. I haven't done anything wrong.
But you can't go in a police car without being
I can actually go in the back of a patrol vehicle. I've done it many times with all of my belongings on me because I'm not a threat to nobody.
Okay, but in this circumstance, just
Why? What's the circumstance? You don't have probable cause. Please. Do your job correctly then.
Yeah.
Probable cause. Do not touch me without it. No, please don't touch me. No, no. Please don't touch me. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop touching me. Stop. Please. Ah.
you got that one?
Please.
All right, hold
Get
on.
off me. Get off me. No. Stop. Get off me.
Calm down. Deep breath.
Get off of me.
Calm down.
If you don't get off of me,
Calm down.
I didn't do anything wrong. Get off of me. Why are you touching me?
Calm down.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Got that one?
Stop. I didn't do anything wrong.
I got her legs.
Please stop.
The woman's attitude has now finally caught up with her, and as expected, she does not take being placed in handcuffs lightly. This should serve as a lesson, but somehow we doubt this unpleasant encounter will do much to curb the Karen's attitude. That's a hell of a scene she caused.
Please help me. Ah! What a ignorant piece of ah!
We're gonna sit you up.
Ah!
We're gonna sit you up.
Ah!
What's that?
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything wrong! Nothing at all! I didn't do anything! I didn't even destroy his property!
Stop yelling.
I didn't trash his property! I will yell because you're mistreating me!
We somehow doubt that screaming for help is going to count in your favor, especially when you decide to insult and swear at the cops only moments later. The cries of the woman are quite distressing though, and to anyone passing by it must seem like she's being tortured. Her dramatic cries definitely aren't going to gain her any sympathy, but her flair for overreacting is definitely entertaining.
You just attacked me!
You don't have to give it to me.
I didn't even put my hands on you!
Can we talk?
No! Probable cause!
I can't hear you.
Probable cause!
What's her name?
Probable
Jessica.
cause!
Jessica.
What is the probable cause?
Jessica.
What is the probable cause? Stop ignoring me.
Just had a
Answer my
rescue
question.
51. She's claiming
Why?
the case.
Why are you right and I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not saying that.
Because you have a badge?
You're screaming.
Because you have a
I
badge.
can't talk to you.
What is the go get evidence? Gather evidence.
If
Hey,
you lower your voice,
Sid,
No!
take a photograph.
Why do I have to
Your
respect
accent.
you if you're not respecting me?
give me a minute.
Your hands are all over me. And I didn't put my hands on you.
Jessica sounds like a record player that's stuck on repeat, and by now, the cops have plenty of probable cause to remove and arrest her for causing a disturbance. Sorry, Jessica, or should we call you Karen, because you've dug a massive hole for yourself. It's a mystery why Karens always have to make life so difficult for everyone around them instead of cooperating like good citizens.
No! Probable cause! No! Please! Please help me!
I'm not taking
Please
a chance.
help me!
Trying to bite me. So
Please, but I didn't! I did nothing
I didn't say that
wrong!
you did bite me. I
I
said
don't
you
deserve
tried to.
this!
Right
I
now,
don't
you're going for
deserve
trespass
this!
after warning.
Please!
And
I don't want to live here anymore!
This Karen ended up doing something we rarely see due to how unexpected and utterly ridiculous it is. She tried biting the cops. Because of that, she has the bag placed over her head, since she clearly can't be trusted to act like a normal person instead of a rabid dog. You definitely wouldn't want to get bitten by a feral Karen though. Yikes.
I can't until you're out of the
I
car.
don't have the strength!
I can't until you're out of the car.
What the Why'd you do this to me? Probable cause.
Okay.
Probable cause for my hands in
Probable
handcuffs.
cause.
That's the law!
I got it.
No, you don't got it! Because you're
There you
still
go.
being an ignorant
I got you. Don't worry. Stand up. Okay. All right. Walk backwards. Keep coming backwards. Turn, and we're gonna go right to that door over there with the window. Okay. Come on. We got you.
Don't put pain and torture and embarrassment and humiliation.
By the time Jessica reaches the police station, her voice is hoarse from all the screaming, and we're pretty sure the cops' ears are ringing by then as well. If only she had just listened to the cops, she could have spared herself a lot of embarrassment and pain, as well as the charges she racked up. It's quite common for drunk drivers to get into minor fender benders and try to flee the scene. But our next Karen took things to the next level and surprised us all by not even knowing that she'd been in an accident with her car. After witnesses called the cops, an officer approaches a clearly disheveled woman who was fumbling for her keys and phone in the parking lot.
Okay.
All right.
I'm good.
So where are you coming from?
Oh, nowhere. Just, I was bike riding.
You were bike riding?
Yeah.
And where were you bike riding at?
I was bike riding on the Loveland Madeira Trail.
Okay. And then how'd you get here?
I drove.
You drove here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So I don't believe that you're good. You realize that you've been involved in an accident?
No.
No, you don't realize you've been involved in an accident?
No.
What happened?
I was not in an accident.
You weren't in an accident?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I don't believe you, ma'am. You have got front end damage to the front of your vehicle. You said that you drove here.
For a woman who's active, cycling on the weekends, and in her right mind, it seems unlikely to not notice a crash at all. So something is clearly fishy here. Unfortunately for this woman, the police officer could immediately smell a stench of alcohol coming from her. She even has the nerve to deny the claims of hitting something with her car, while several eyewitnesses saw the whole thing go down, which just seems totally stupid if you ask us.
What's your name, ma'am?
Ben.
What's your name?
I don't need to tell you my name.
Well, you are currently being detained
What?
for a motor vehicle accident.
For what?
You struck another vehicle with your vehicle.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Why do you say you didn't?
I did not.
Okay. Well, you just told me that you did.
No,
Because you
I
told
did
me that you
not.
drove, and then you've got witnesses that are stating that you hit another vehicle.
I did not. I deny it. I did not.
So what is your name? I just want to be able to be polite and interact with you. I'm Officer Ryan. First name's
Hi,
Andrew.
Officer Ryan.
What's your name?
Penelope.
Penelope. What's your last name?
I'm not going there.
Okay. All right. Are you willing to do some field tests for me to make sure that you're not intoxicated today?
No, I'm not.
The woman isn't really even willing to give her name at first, and even though she told the officer her name is Penelope, this was a lie that she'd soon be busted for. The most hilarious joke of all is that her real legal name is actually Karen. We couldn't imagine why else she'd lie, other than to conceal the fact that she's an actual Karen, but all of us and the cops could spot her from a mile away. We would soon learn that this is no average Karen though, and her dramatic antics are totally laughable.
So you can be on your way.
All right. Well, I'm not heading out anywhere.
Okay.
Are you gonna state that you're not doing field tests for me?
No, I am not.
So, at this point, if you're gonna refuse field tests, we're gonna escalate this. I'm gonna arrest you for OVI,
What's that?
operating a vehicle impaired.
No.
Okay. So, from the evidence I've gotten from witnesses, I'm getting an odor of alcoholic beverage coming from you, and you're severely disoriented. You've locked your keys in the car. You're struggling to communicate with me effectively, and you're struggling to communicate over the phone with whoever you're on the
I
phone
don't
with.
have my phone. I left it with my
So,
friend.
are you willing to do the field test? Show
No.
me that you're not impaired? Okay.
I'm not willing to do anything,
Not
sir.
willing to do anything?
No.
Okay. Can you turn around and put your hands behind your back?
No.
Who do you think you are to simply dismiss law enforcement as if they needed to act according to your whims? Karen quickly learned that it would not be so easy to get rid of the cops, and she had already gotten herself into some serious trouble. Refusing the sobriety test gave the cops enough grounds to arrest her, and to no one's surprise, she instantly started resisting.
Now turn around and put your hands behind your back.
All right.
You're going to turn around and put your hands
All
behind
right,
your back.
I'll do the thing.
Nope.
I'll do the
Nope.
thing.
Too late. We've already
No.
passed it. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
No, I'll do the thing. I'll
Give
do
me your other hand.
the thing.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Don't touch me. I will report you. I will do the thing. I will do the thing, whatever you want me to do.
Okay, right, 20, I have 126.
No F21, I will not do. I will do the thing. I'm buying paint. Don't do this.
You're already past that, man.
Don't
Put your hands together, like you're praying.
Don't do this. I will walk the walk, whatever you want.
Nope, too late.
No, we're not doing that. No, we are not doing this. No, no. We're not doing this. You are not. Do not touch me. Please do not touch me.
It's too late to start complying when you're already being arrested. And even though Karen tried to pull off a scary old lady tactic to try and get the cop to stop arresting her, this had little effect as expected. It's funny to see her scold the cop as if he was a little kid though. But we're sure this insufferable behavior was striking on his last nerve. When will Karens learn that it's much easier to cooperate than struggle against law enforcement? Clearly not today.
That hurt.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand. Give me your other
Put your
hand.
hands behind your back now.
Sir, ouch.
She's already got one on.
Please,
Relax.
come on. Guys, come on.
Mary 12, we're one
I am
detained.
not hurting anyone.
You're under arrest
Stop it.
for resisting.
Relax.
Resisting what?
Resisting arrest. Yeah, you just stacking charges.
I don't know. I didn't do anything, ma'am.
Something about Karen laughing as the officer tries to arrest us just ticks us off. But the good news is that she would get exactly what was coming to her, and the police officers allegedly hurting her would only be the start of her worries. Even after clearly stepping over the line enough to actually get arrested, there's no end to this woman's Karen behavior.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Why do you have to not listen to us? So go ahead and take a seat in the car.
I am a really nice woman.
Well, you're not showing that right now. Go ahead and sit in the car.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Well, it
All
is
right. I was on.
6 o'clock. You're intoxicated. Go
No,
ahead and
I'm
sit in the
not.
car. Sit in
I
the
was
car.
on a bike ride with my friend,
Sit in the car.
and I stopped to get cats.
Sit in the car or I'm going to put you in there.
Don't be so mean.
Sit in the car or I'm going to put you in there.
You do not have to be so mean.
Sit in the car.
I will. Why are
pull
you
her in.
being so aggressive?
Sit in the car.
Jesus
Sit in the
God.
car. This is your
Sit in the car, I'm
opportunity.
going to pull you in.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Karen tries in vain to defend herself, but as it turns out, you can't defend yourself from drunk driving and resisting charges by claiming you're a good person. Hopefully, this run-in with the law will put Karen in her place and teach her some humility, but judging by how the rest of her arrest goes, it's probably very unlikely.
What is your name? Ah! Oh my God! You're jerking me around back here. I'm recording you. I am so recording you. Ah! And now I'm handcuffed. I'm recording you. What is your name, sir?
Officer Ryan.
Ryan. Officer Ryan. I've got lots of stuff on you, Ryan.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
It's clear that the woman is incredibly self-obsessed. She could not even remember that the cop had already told her his name. She thinks that she has a lot of dirt and incriminating evidence on the cop, but she'll be shocked to find that it is in fact just more evidence that will count against her when this case is being reviewed.
What is the speed limit here? Oh, it's 45. He's going 50. And his windshield wipers were not on until I told him to.
That's not true.
Ah!
Are you having fun?
I'm being thrown around the back seat
No, you're not.
because he's driving unsafely. Ah! Ah! You're going down, Ryan.
I wouldn't continue to make threats.
Somehow we doubt that anyone's going to care that the cop drove 5 miles over the speed limit, especially when he has to deal with her crazy behavior in the back seat. Her half-hearted screams are so fake it's not even funny, but somehow she expects everyone to take her seriously.
Get me out. My shoulders are killing me.
Swing your feet first.
My shoulders are killing me.
Understand that.
I'm a bike rider.
I know. You seem like you're in good shape then.
What?
You said if you're a bike rider, you're in good shape then, right? We're going this way.
Was that derogatory?
No, it wasn't. I said you
Yes, it was.
You're in
Oh
good
my
shape.
God.
Oh, man.
Oh my
Hold still.
God. You are
Hold still.
going down.
The Karen can't even take a simple compliment without being offended, and the officer's attempts at being nice were clearly being wasted on her. All that's left is for her to be processed to spend the night in jail, and the cops at the station were surely in for a show.
Karen, I only need one thing from you. Your signature stating that you'll go to court tomorrow morning, okay? You've been informed of your court date, August 8th, 8:30 in the morning. Are you willing to sign this citation for OVI? Doesn't admit guilt? Okay, do you mind staying up for me? It's gonna be an X right there at the top.
My phone now. I need to call my husband.
I'm not in charge here.
Huh?
I'm definitely not in charge here.
I really need to call my husband. And I can't believe I haven't been able to.
We're not sure why Karen thinks her husband will be of much help, and we also can't imagine being married to her when she's so dramatic all the time. The cops definitely had their hands full with this impossible woman, and she definitely makes the list of the most hilarious and painful Karens that police officers have had to deal with. This woman was charged with operating a vehicle while impaired and with resisting arrest. She served 2 out of 5 days of her jail sentence, was forced to do mandatory community service, and her license was suspended for a year. If there's one golden rule all parents should follow, it's to try and maintain a calm and professional demeanor at school. If not for the sake of peace, then at least for the sake of saving their child a ton of embarrassment. When the cops arrived on the scene, the woman wastes no time at all to start going off on a rant, ensuring that this Karen encounter starts off on a high note.
I wasn't talking to her.
Okay.
And I wasn't doing that. So before you come in, you can listen to my part too, because that is a part of it.
Okay, we're gonna stop right there.
No.
Because no, this is, I'm gonna tell you right now how it works. She's the principal of this property. She gets to say who gets on this property.
Okay,
So she says, you gotta
I know
go.
it's like that, but
you gotta go.
No, I'm not going nowhere because
Then you're gonna be arrested for trespass.
No, then you need to call the cops because that's not what happened.
Ma'am, I am a police officer.
And I don't need you. Okay. So you could don't touch me. I'm leaving with my daughter.
No,
I'm leaving with my daughter.
Ma'am, do not stir.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. If you fight, ma'am, it's
I'm not
bad for
fighting you, but you can let go of me.
No, you're under
with
arrest.
my daughter, and I'm
No, absolutely not. We're not doing this.
I'm calling my husband.
Ma'am,
This is crazy.
What could have been resolved peacefully turned into a dramatic arrest when this woman refused to calm down and cooperate. Her indignant and entitled attitude immediately gets things off on a bad note with the officer, and by acting like a spoiled Karen, this woman lost the opportunity to tell her side of the story. Let this be a lesson. Even in tough situations, a little bit of tact can truly go a long way.
I'm trying
my best to not hurt you, but if you keep fighting, this is gonna be on you.
You guys enjoy this? This is crazy.
Ma'am, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Stop moving for you to do that. You're the one having a panic attack. You can't control your wrap around my shirt.
Can you
You're
stop?
wrapped around my shirt. There you go. You
Stop.
Well, because I want the documents for my daughter. I hope you guys have a good time in court. And paperwork should be documented too. That you guys are legally.
Everything is on my camera, so don't you worry.
Okay.
Everything is all set.
I know.
The cop tries to be gentle with the woman at first, but she definitely isn't making the officer's job easy. In classic Karen fashion, the woman tries to take the victim stance, but thankfully, the entire encounter was filmed on the officer's body cam. All it takes is one look at the footage to see that this Karen doesn't have a leg to stand on.
An anxiety attack.
There's no panic.
No, you didn't need to go that far.
You're just digging a hole for yourself,
No, I
ma'am,
didn't.
so you can
Ask that lady right there. I said I wanted to have a conversation. I'm not sitting down. I'm sitting down. I leaned forward
That is fine.
and said I wanted to have the conversation in the back. You guys, she got some stuck up her ass, and then you came in here with your mouth.
Okay.
You
We're
guys
gonna stand up
didn't
and we're
go
gonna go.
ahead.
We're gonna go to my car.
Let's go. And by the way, you're going to be in trouble for like not having somebody arrested.
Sure, ma'am. Absolutely. Whatever you say.
Don't push me.
The ramblings and rantings of this Karen make us feel a bit dizzy, but it's clear she's not planning on letting up anytime soon. Since the woman cannot talk or discuss the situation amicably, she's escorted from the school office to the police car. And naturally, there were tons of students around who witnessed this spectacle. So we're pretty sure we can guess what the gossip talk of the week at that school was. This is something that Karen's kids probably won't ever live down either.
Don't push me. Ma'am, I'm
Don't
not.
push me. You're pushing me.
Stop. No.
I'm
There's no
walking.
pushing.
You're pushing me.
Stop.
I'm glad you're enjoying.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me?
You didn't read me my rights.
I don't need to read your rights. I'm not asking you any questions about any criminal
Well, you
activity.
can't arrest somebody without reading their rights.
The Karen clearly feels that she's clued in on her rights and the law, but in reality, she couldn't be more wrong. She probably gets her legal advice from some sketchy Facebook lawyer, or more likely from a fellow Karen, since she doesn't even understand the basic laws around trespassing. All in all, this Karen is simply setting herself up for a huge amount of embarrassment that could have been entirely avoided.
You should ask for backup too.
Oh, ma'am,
I'm such an attack. I'm gonna hurt everybody so bad.
Okay, I'll make sure to note that in my report, so.
I would like you to call my husband too while you're at it, because they're the only ones that pick up my children. I am.
The woman decides to make her situation even worse by threatening to hurt the cops. We're not sure what inspired this stupid threat or why the woman is so incredibly aggressive, but it's clear that no logical reasoning is going to work with her. It's too little too late to call her husband now, and she'll have to apologize to her kids for making a scene in front of the entire school.
Now that you've calmed down, okay, I need to ask you a few questions if that's okay, right? Because you have to understand why I took the action that I took, right?
No.
Okay, so
I don't agree with you.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? When you're so belligerent,
I wasn't belligerent until she confronted me.
Stop. Okay,
That's why I
listen,
said go
are you
check
gonna
the
let me
camera.
finish, or do I have to roll the
Go
window
ahead,
again?
but you guys aren't listening to what I have to
You're
say.
talking over me, and you're interrupting me. You're doing the same
As
thing
you did when you were inside.
This is what landed you under arrest to
You did
begin
that
with,
to me
ma'am.
inside.
Okay.
You did the same thing I'm doing to
You know what? Since
inside.
this is not going to happen, then we have nothing left to say.
Even after a few minutes to cool down, the woman doesn't let the officer get a single word in, and it's clearly beginning to feel frustrating for everyone involved. It's lost on us why you would choose to spend your day being such a nuisance, but at least the antics of Karens out in the wild are super entertaining to watch, albeit a bit cringy at the same time.
What happened when she came in?
So I walked in the side door and I heard her yelling the side door, and I figured I'd put my stuff in, I'll come back. I told Miss Erin I was going to take her to the back. I came out and I said, nicely at first, hey, why don't you come to the back? She said, no, you're going to tell me who spit in my daughter's face. I said, we're not going to do it out here. I want you to come to the back. She said, no. And then she went on and on. You're going to blah, 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 cursing and so forth. I said, you're not going to be able to do that here. She continued on. Yes, I am, because you're going to do X, Y, Z. And I said, ma'am, if you continue, I'm going to have to put you off the campus. I'm going to trespass you. I was clear. You're not going to do blank to me, blank, blank, blank. So I called you the first time. Then I decided, okay, let me see if she'll calm down, because I called her, let me see if she'll calm down. I heard your response, and then I said, why don't you calm down? No, you can call whoever you want to call. And then it just...
Right.
She continued on until you walked in.
The entire situation seems even more ridiculous from a calm and collected person's perspective. And after clearing things up with the principal, the officer now has a clear idea of what went down before she arrived and what led to the heated debate.
If she would have given me an opportunity, I would have told her, I suspended the lady, she can't come back to our school
Even
anymore.
after she kind of I don't want to say calmed down. After she kind of quieted down sitting in her car, I thought maybe that could calm it.
Right.
She still wouldn't she kept saying that her daughter was spit on.
Yes.
So that was an incident where the substitute teacher was yelling and spitting as she talked, and she took it as like a...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I wanted to explain that to her. Didn't want to trespass, but I can't have her scaring all the rest of the parents up front.
Yeah, no, that was belligerent.
Yeah.
Acting like that at a school, or any place for that matter, is a complete no-no. And even though we would expect this to be a widely known rule of conduct, this Karen clearly had no regard for the impact of her erratic behavior. And here's the irony. That issue with her daughter at the school, it was already handled. And if she was calm enough to listen and handle things like an adult, she would have spared herself from criminal charges and lasting embarrassment. Being called to a family home at 4 a.m. is usually a clear sign of trouble, and when the cops responded to this specific call, they had no idea what they might be getting into. The Karen in question is a woman named Kelly, so let's get into this absurdly odd case.
Kelly? Kelly, it's police department.
Listen, I said let me talk to the cop as I want to. Hey, I will come out around a second. Hello, officers.
Hello.
I am not happy.
Okay.
I'm gonna come across as somebody who's intoxicated because I am. I'm not gonna deny that.
Okay.
Okay. I am somebody who is very self-aware of my surroundings.
Okay.
And I'm very self-aware of the situation.
Okay.
I live here with somebody for the past 6.5 years who I'm not married to.
Okay.
And this is my dog child, and his old roommate are mutual best friends right there.
Okay.
So what you might have heard come up is when I was screaming at Cruzy, saying, don't test me, don't challenge me. The reason I called 911 was for my own safety.
Okay.
So all I need for a second is somebody to hear me.
Okay.
And I don't need him to stand out here as Construction McGee tell me what I did wrong.
Okay.
Okay? So please let me know what questions you have for me.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what do you need from us? You're the one that called us, so just...
The cops arrived on the scene to find Kelly, who admits to being intoxicated. But even though she's the one who called 911, she doesn't really provide the cops with any useful information. At this stage, it feels like she's being awfully dramatic, but this would only be the start of her antics on this early morning.
How are we going to solve this tonight?
I just wanted it to be known that I am fearful
Okay.
for my well-being, and that's it.
Okay.
And my dog.
Do you want
Okay.
somebody to come pick you up then?
I actually told him 2 hours ago I was about to go take a cab to a hotel to get out of here. Okay, so I did want to get out here. So if
Okay.
you're asking me if I felt like threatened about my well-being, yes I did.
I'm not asking you that.
But I'm saying that I did.
Stop raising your voice over mine.
I didn't mean
Okay.
to, I'm just upset.
Okay, I get that. Okay.
Okay, then what do you mean?
Okay, what I'm saying is we're here. If you want to leave, call an Uber, and then we'll wait until you get in the Uber and you can go.
Okay, that's a great option. Thank you for that.
Okay.
After some coaxing, the woman seemed to agree to the solution of calling an Uber and going somewhere else for the night. We wouldn't get too excited though, since this Karen was definitely not going to make things that easy for the cops. Her dramatic victim act is already a bit over the top, and it won't be long till her aggressive side sticks its head out.
I am telling you, if I was not threatened, I wouldn't even call anybody for help.
Okay.
Why?
But you're not telling us how you got threatened.
Okay, that's cool. You know what? UT is great. Praise you both. I love what you guys do for our industry. Let me get my phone. Am I allowed to get my phone and come right back?
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys include into your mantra of what you're willing to do. My phone, if you look down, listen, bend down in your little camera. My phone is right there at that little table.
Go get it.
No, I want you to bend down and look at that table.
I'm not bending down.
No, just look at that table right there.
No.
It seems very suspicious to ask the cops to bend down to look at something, and naturally, they did not want to comply with this Karen's requests. But this made her fly off the handle completely. We can't figure out why this table is so important to the Karen, but there's no way that anyone could have expected the sheer drama that would unfold because of it.
I want it on proof of camera.
No.
Can you look at that little table?
I will not.
Can you come look at this table? No, I know what happens on cops.
Hey,
I need you to look at this little table where all my at. DJ, stop. You are the one who's been abusive. Stop. Please help me. Please, just look at this little table right here.
Okay,
Please bend down like 2 feet and look at that little table right there. That's where everything is at.
I saw you sitting at the table when I got here.
The garage door's halfway down. Why won't you put an image on your camera of that table?
We're okay. There's no.
Why won't you look at it?
There's no reason to.
I just want you to put an image of that table on your camera. Why won't you do
Go
it?
get your phone.
Stop yelling.
Can you please
Stop
do
yelling.
it? No, please do it.
Stop yelling.
Can you please
4:30
do
in the
it?
morning and people's trying to sleep.
If you
Your
can't
neighbors
even
will
just look at that little table right there, I just want it as proof.
It's clear that reasoning with this Karen is not going to be an option, and she seems dead set on having the police document whatever's on the table inside her garage. This is already not a great situation, and while Karen is shouting the whole neighborhood awake, the cops try in vain to calm her down.
Just look right there at where all my stuff is at.
There you go.
Please.
Look. I just look.
Oh, you think you're cool, bro? Will you please just look right here?
Well, nothing's going to satisfy
No,
you.
it's right there at that table.
Stop yelling.
No, I just need you to look at it.
Okay.
I need you to look at this table right now, and I swear to God, if you won't look at it, I swear to God, all I need is you to look at that table. Why won't you?
Because we're out here dealing with you and you won't go get your phone.
If you don't think you're dealing with me, if you don't think me.
Christy.
Stop
You're
yelling.
my best
Stop
friend.
yelling.
In a not-so-surprising turn of events, the woman starts to get lippy with the cop who had literally complied with her request. But apparently nothing would subdue this woman. To be honest, most of what the woman is saying doesn't really make any sense at all. And it's entirely possible that she's only being dramatic for the sake of drama. Stay tuned to see what this Karen gets up to next.
Why can't I get a cop to put the camera on my table? Thank you. That's all I want. Thank you. No, just bend
Open it
down.
up.
Here. No,
Open it.
just bend down.
Open it. Open it.
It opens from in there. I just want you to look at this table.
What do you want me to do? Open it.
I want you to put that camera on this table.
Okay, open the door because I'm not squatting
It
down.
opens from right there. I'm asking you to put this table on your camera. That's all I'm asking you. I'm begging one of you for proof.
The situation quickly goes south when the woman starts swearing at the cops, and this becomes a tense and heated argument with the Karen clearly being a public nuisance. We're not sure what's on the table that the woman desperately wants the cops to see, but if it's something illegal, she'll also be in a lot more trouble.
How about you go be Cole Adams County McGee, Farmer McGee,
I am.
who did not just punch me 2
I
hours ago,
did not.
and want to call the cops? You. I asked you, please help me. You're older than him. Please, I said, just look at this table.
I did.
Please, just look at this table. We just
I
look
did.
at it. I want it in the camera view. Just
I
look at
did.
the table.
I did.
No,
Christy,
you
what
took.
do you want me to look at?
DJ, did you not take his camera, shine it that way back?
Will you please stop?
I think that was.
Get arrested.
Can I ask you a question? You think it was appropriate for a
This is
cop?
Officer Maynard.
Okay, Officer Maynard, let me ask you a
Please
question.
stop.
I will.
Please.
Officer Maynard, let me ask you a question.
Please.
If I ask for proof,
Lower your
I
voice.
ask for proof of what
Lower
I.
your voice.
Okay.
The cops have a remarkable level of patience with this woman. I would have lost my cool a long time ago. Not even the second attempt of a cop flashing his camera towards the table appeases the Karen. So it's really impossible to guess what she actually wants at this stage.
He took off his own
I watched
camera,
what he did.
went like that and back.
I watched what he did.
Okay, do you think that's acceptable proof?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool. A flash and this and back is proof enough. I will call everybody I know right now. I will. Oh my God! Oh my God! Do you want to? Yes. Oh, I know.
I'm
Penny Bob.
begging you.
If you want
I'm
me,
begging you. I'm begging you
oh my God!
to just stop.
If you think for 1
Please.
second.
Stop.
This Karen seems to be forgetting the fact that the cops were actually doing her a favor by glancing at the infamous table, but instead she decides to act entitled and claim that they didn't do a good enough job. The audacity of this woman is bordering on absolutely insane, and we can't help but chuckle at her erratic behavior.
I'm telling you right now.
I need to open my garage.
Stop.
All right, arrest me. If you want to arrest me, arrest me. I'm saying let me open my garage. Let me open my garage so you can see narcissistic abuse I've spit in there.
We're past that point.
Okay.
Take me away, officer. Thank you, Cruzy. Please open the garage. All I want is these videos on this camera. Please shine your videos on that table. That's all I wanted was for you guys to see this table of their abuse.
She's clearly done it now and consumed the grace extended by the cops. So the only thing left to do is place her in handcuffs and take her away. The woman had multiple chances to leave the property peacefully, but it's always super entertaining when Karens call the cops and end up getting themselves arrested. We call that poetic justice.
Like nothing really happened except she just got drunk.
Yeah, and what
She got
was she
drunk,
so
she got
adamant
mad.
about the table for?
I have no idea. I have no idea about the table. I mean,
I
there's
had
the
2
table.
beers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I had 2 beers.
And some beers and some drinks on there.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nothing else. It's
Let me go down here.
The guy who lived with this woman seems very chill, but also morbidly embarrassed for her behavior, and even he has no clue what triggered her to go crazy like this. Some people can't handle their alcohol, but we can't figure out whether this woman was just a bit drunk and having a moment, or if this is the way she actually is every day. Either way, this intense scene could finally come to a close. Unfortunately, the jail was unable to take Karen in, so it seems she would be getting off the hook without facing the real consequences. On this fateful day, the police received a phone call from a store owner about 2 people fighting in the street in front of his shop. When the officers arrived on the scene, they're met with a woman who's quite drunk and whiny. But this is only the tip of the iceberg of the crazy events that would unfold shortly after. This one is a lot to unpack, so be sure to grab your popcorn and get comfy.
You guys boyfriend, girlfriend, married?
No.
No?
I'm leaving.
No. Are you and Steven boyfriend, girlfriend?
No. I'm leaving.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, I'm here with Ashley, I guess. So what's going on? You just arguing or what? Because I'm getting calls that you guys were. Yeah, she needs to rest some of this off. So.
After the initial conversation with Steven, who had left by the time the cops arrived, it was clear that the woman was a bit on the crazy side and that he was in the process of trying to evict her, hence the huge fight. The cop then convinces Steven to come back and sort the situation out, but little did they know that this would send the woman over the edge.
Actually, if you listen, that's what
I
this
am
cause.
listening.
These guys have better to deal with than.
No. My whole family is the cops. I don't really need that.
I'm staying back over here for me. I'm staying back over here. I want you guys being as close. Stand back over here for me.
I want a cigarette. Do you ever see that? Well, we watch cops all the time.
All right.
I want a cigarette.
All right.
Actually, I do want a cigarette.
All right, well, just hang tight and you can smoke like a chimney here in a minute.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
I want a cigarette. Or give me a vape. I don't care.
Ashley is clearly way more drunk than anyone in public should be, and while she's mostly going off on a tangent, poor Steven tries to reason with her to not waste any more of the cops' time. And apparently, Ashley comes from a family of cops, so we really would have expected her to know a bit better.
Are you driving us to Bartow?
Am I what?
Are you driving us to Bartow?
No. I'm not driving you anywhere.
Uber does that, babe.
59492. 59492.
Where's your ID back?
No, I get along with cops because my whole family is cops.
Okay, well.
While the woman's confused demeanor is quite funny, we're not sure where this unexplained beef with Uber comes from. Seems random, but we guess she's had other Karen-like encounters in her life.
I do. I know that I should be going to bed right now.
I agree.
Walking the
I
street.
agree. Yep. You definitely need to be sleeping some of this off. You had a little too much right now.
Leaves you guys in a moral and legal obligation. That,
Well, like I said,
you know what I mean?
you're the only one that knows if you can drive. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't determine
No,
that
I mean,
for
I
you.
know
But,
I can.
I mean, you seem
but
like you're
legally
squared away.
wise, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and tell you.
You want to call an Uber for her? Or are you just going to let her hang out?
No, we plan to walk
we
around.
live together. What?
Okay.
At least the woman can admit that she's a bit in over her head, so we must give her some points for that. Beyond that, she just doesn't make much sense, and it's clear to everyone that she's reached almost incoherent drunkenness, and it would be best if she just slept it off.
Where are you going? I'm coming.
No, you can't listen.
No.
You can't walk.
You need this.
You're not in a very good
No,
shape to
I'm
walk.
coming. Where are you going? I'm not. You're not leaving me, Steve. No, you're not leaving me, Steve.
Ashley, I'm not leaving you.
That's crap. So what are you doing? I'm not an idiot.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not an idiot.
Go ahead.
Where do you bring him?
What's that?
Where do you bring him?
Bring me anywhere.
I'm not taking them anywhere. Go ahead and have
Then
a seat.
sit with me.
I cannot right now.
Yes, you can.
All right, go ahead and have a seat right here. Come on. Have a seat in the truck.
What? So we go party with you guys?
Listen, he's not going anywhere. Have a seat in the truck.
You're a liar. No, you're a liar. You're a liar.
Have a seat.
This is where the crazy comes out, and while we can understand being a bit clingy when you're drunk, this woman seems to have straight-up abandonment issues. On top of this, she seems to be a tad delusional, accusing the cops of wanting to party with her boyfriend, which is just strange no matter how you look at it.
He is walking off. He had a few drinks just like you did.
Yeah, at the bar that you're going
And
to.
he wants to walk it off before he drives home. He wants to take you home.
You're a liar.
Okay. Get in the truck.
You're a liar.
Okay, you can call me whatever you want. That's fine. But we're not gonna stand here and play this, okay?
That's
I'm trying to be cool with you. I want you to
Yeah.
be cool with me.
Take my boyfriend and him over.
We're not doing anything with him.
We're going.
Stay in
No, I'm not staying.
Listen.
I'm not staying.
Listen.
Let's go.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, really? Well, let's find that out. I'm going.
Ashley argues and tries to deny Stephen the opportunity to just walk off his own drunken state. But when he does leave, she directs her outburst towards the cops. It almost seems like this Karen is jealous of the cops and her boyfriend, which is pretty absurd considering they just met, and there was obviously no way the cops were gonna party with Stephen or take him away. But she was convinced her delusions were completely real.
I don't play that dumb. So let's go. Let's go.
Your whole family parties with people in the middle of the day? We're at work.
My whole family has more words, and they're actually really respectful, and you can't beat that, actually.
Okay. Do you have anybody else I can call to come get you? Do you have any other friends or any other
Where is
relatives?
he? Where is he?
I already told you. Do you have anybody else I can call?
Where is he?
Her confusion and fumbling words are rather funny, but it's becoming more and more clear to the cops that they're gonna have their hands full, and they can't just leave her to her own devices in this state. To make things worse, she's getting more agitated about Stephen not being there.
Why can't you just say you lied? You pick.
Hey, you need to relax.
Oh, jeez.
What? Because no one can tell how it is? Really, I'm supposed to relax?
No, you're allowed to. You're allowed to say whatever you want.
Yeah, and that's, yeah.
Relax.
You like your stupid job so much.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. What? Because controlling people and holding them and all this You love putting your hands on somebody. So you go suck a You love that control. You love it. And you go suck a
And this is the exact moment where Ashley pushed her luck too far, and the course of action that the cops took next is totally justified. Even though police officers need to remain professional at all times, there's also only so many snarky remarks and insults they're gonna let slide, and Ashley had clearly overstepped the boundaries.
You don't talk to me like
They
that.
said I can sit on the other side. We're gonna wait a little while. We're gonna hang out, listen to some music.
Where did you go?
I walked around the block.
What?
What do you mean?
For what? What'd you lie about?
Police officers asked me to, Ash.
Oh, really? Because we have a bunch here. So, where'd you go? Can you give me my drugs, please? Thank you, because I know that's what you're doing. Give me drugs. Here you go. Give them to me.
Ashley.
I'm not pulling this. Do not.
Ashley.
Don't touch me.
Now it's too late.
Don't touch me.
Should have done that.
Yep, you took it too far, Ashley.
Don't touch me.
Stop. Is that supposed to?
Stop.
Relax.
Stop. What are you doing? Stop touching me.
When the cops finally decide to put an end to her escalating behavior, she objects to being arrested, which is not much of a shocker to be honest. How dumb is it to resist arrest, considering there's no possible good that can come from this? This is a mistake that Karens make time and time again.
You did it. They were being really cool with us. You ruined it. Ashley, it's
You need to relax.
Relax.
I'm going inside here.
Ashley, stop.
Get it off of me.
It's done now. Everyone, they were being cool. Now you just ruined it. Sorry.
Get him off me.
Come on.
No, get him off me. What are you doing?
You could definitely say that Ashley got what she deserved, but we do feel bad for Stephen, who genuinely seems like a nice guy and now has to deal with his girlfriend or his future ex being arrested. As she's taken away to the cop car, Stephen tries to make her understand that she was way out of line, and even though this feels like rubbing salt in the wound a bit, we doubt she took one bit of accountability.
Take my off.
Come on out. Come on out. We're going to take it off from here. We'll take it off from here. Come on. Come on. Kick your shoes off right here.
This Karen tried to rebel against the police and act all tough, but she learned the hard way what happens when you resist the police and verbally attack them. Ashley was charged with 1 count of battery on a law enforcement officer and 1 count of resisting arrest. Traveling does come with its own fair share of worries and stresses, but for the most part, you have to be willing to make compromises here and there to get to your destination in one piece. This next Karen clearly didn't get the memo about this, and what could have been a small miscommunication turned into a massive scene at the Salt Lake City International Airport. So let's dive in, but prepare yourself for a mega Karen.
You guys messed up my flight ticket.
What's going on?
They messed up my flight ticket. I asked for an aisle. They gave me a middle seat. How is that my problem?
Okay. So, this is all about the seat thing, okay? So did they ask you to talk to you about anything about changing seats?
I told them. Then the girls let me sit where I wanted to sit. And then they took me off the plane. But I walked off allowing. They did not arrest me. They did not handcuff me. They did not touch me to get off the plane.
What's going on? So nobody.
They need to let me, either they need to buy me a hotel ticket and get me back to New York, or they need to let me aboard the plane. Because I already boarded the plane.
Okay. So we'll figure out from them what's going on.
Okay, we'll figure out, because
right now, hey, we're here for like your behavior, okay?
My behavior?
Yeah.
This woman doesn't seem to understand that an error with your seat booking does not give you the right to act out and make a huge scene. And unfortunately for everyone who was on the flight with her that day, everyone had to deboard the plane because of her hysterical behavior, resulting in a delay of everyone's travel plans.
I'm going to Alaska. I'm going to Seattle, and then I'm going to Alaska. No, I'm trying to listen to you.
You don't need to right now.
I need to. It's my privilege.
Good, it's your privilege.
Okay, thank you. So don't tell me what I cannot and cannot do.
Sit down now.
No, I would like to hear what people are saying.
Just have you can have a conversation.
I am allowed to hear what they are saying.
Right there, because I'm going to catch up with you. Okay.
How is that thin ice? What have I done?
Well, they're trying to work.
What have I done?
Now go with me.
You have no idea.
The woman doesn't seem to grasp she's in the wrong here, and while the airline was kind enough to refund her ticket, she was not about to let it go and demanded compensation. Sure, it's a nightmare to have your travel plans thrown around at the last minute, but this woman could only blame herself for her predicament.
I listened to your side, and I listened to that.
I'm not asking about my side. I'm asking you what I have done on the plane. Did I touch someone? Did I touch someone?
What was your name,
Please
Jacqueline?
explain it. Have I spoken to Did I touch someone? Please tell me if I've spoken to someone and I've touched someone.
Okay, so
listen to him. Ask him that question.
All right, Jacqueline, we're gonna leave.
Ask him.
Jacqueline, you need to leave now.
No.
You've been denied.
Ask him. Ask him. Ask him.
Did you want to hear my answer, Jacqueline?
You better ask him if I've touched someone.
Okay, listen. You're gonna be escorted
I don't live
Delta's
here.
not flying.
I live in New York.
Jacqueline here seems to be missing the point entirely, and instead of accepting that she caused a huge scene, she tried claiming innocence because she didn't harass anyone on the plane, despite harassing the airline workers. Her defense is completely irrelevant, and no one's buying it anyway. We're pretty sure everyone in the airport was already peeved with her entitled behavior.
Because you guys denied me service. Why? You don't even know why.
Okay,
so
let's
you
walk
better
out.
get me a flight back
Grab
to
your
New
bag.
York.
Okay.
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline,
I've never been here.
Jacqueline,
Dude!
walk out. We can work on you.
Where am I gonna go?
I can answer those questions, but we're gonna walk
No,
out.
I don't want to go anywhere. Where am I gonna go in Utah?
You're gonna go to the other airlines and try booking there, okay?
Dude, are you gonna pay for it?
You're refunded, okay?
Okay, well then get my refund and refund me a ticket back
I
to
don't
New
know.
York.
It's gonna go to your credit card.
Okay, well that's on you then.
Jacqueline, let's start walking
No,
out.
that's so
Jacqueline?
You cannot do that.
Hey, Jacqueline?
You know how they are leaving me homeless.
Okay, speak
They're
for everybody.
leaving me homeless.
Jacqueline, focus. Okay, we're gonna walk you out.
Walk me out to where?
To where you can
To the levee in Utah?
At this point,
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline, at this point, we're helping you to go get rebooked.
The cops were willing to help her rebook with another airline, but the woman was apparently more concerned with staying in Utah than anything else. We're not sure what's so bad about Utah, but it seems like it's the worst place in the world to be, according to this Karen. Ironically, she's about to mess up her last chance of getting out of Utah without any major issues.
Yeah, this is on you.
You caused a disturbance. They have deplaned.
No, I did not cause a disturbance.
Jacqueline?
They told me I would get an aisle.
Jacqueline?
All right, dude, give me my...
Come here.
Give
come
me
here.
my... I don't do...
Let's go train.
Stop!
Here, hands behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back. Now.
Stop!
Hands behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back.
Stop! I don't live in Utah.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
I don't live in Utah.
Hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back. Gotcha. Stop resisting.
I don't live in Utah.
Stop resisting.
Traveling very rarely goes this badly, and we're sure being escorted out of an airport in Utah in handcuffs was not a part of this woman's plan for the day. But she was definitely the root of her own misery that day, and everyone else's. The Karen resisted arrest, and her desperate cries filled the airport with an awkward silence of stunned passengers simply staring in disbelief.
Let me just go home.
Put this
Let
hand
me
behind
just
your back.
go home. No.
Jacqueline, put this hand behind your back. Put this hand behind your back. Put this hand behind your back.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Stop resisting. Where's the car, Sarge?
Get up.
Right there. We'll go down there.
Come on, get up, get up, get up.
It's definitely too late to want to go home now, as this Karen had multiple chances to cooperate with the cops and get on another flight. But now it appears she'd be spending at least one more night in the dreaded Utah. Karens like this are a huge problem in society, and it seems that you can't even get away from them anymore. She was charged with resisting arrest without violence. If there's one place to drive extra careful and follow the rules to a T, it's in front of the police station. And this next entitled Karen would soon learn what happens when you do the opposite. After a young woman was spotted speeding past the police station, the cops sprung into action immediately. But they were surely not expecting to deal with an argumentative Karen. Turns out she was an entitled Uber driver who was breaking the law without any regard for road rules and safety.
Any idea why I stopped you today?
I have no idea.
No? Well, a couple of reasons. The first being another officer saw you driving very rapidly past our police station, likely higher than the speed limit, seeing as it's 25 there. Then when I came behind you, you failed to stop at the stop bar at the stoplight back there at East Avenue. And then when you came over the bridge there, you crossed over the dotted line, dashed line, into the other lane. Any reason you'd be doing that?
No, ma'am. I'm just picking up a passenger.
I'm sorry, you're what?
I'm just picking up a passenger.
You're looking up a passenger?
No, I'm picking up a passenger.
Picking up a passenger, I understand.
Yes,
have you been drinking today?
No, ma'am.
No, not at all?
No.
Okay, is there a reason that I smell an odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from inside the vehicle then?
No, ma'am.
Is there any alcohol inside the vehicle?
No, ma'am.
Okay, why don't you do me a favor and go ahead and step out. Where are you coming from today?
The young woman tries to use her Uber passenger as an excuse for her behavior, but there's already damning evidence mounting against her. The smell of alcohol coming from her car and the irresponsible driving of the woman is enough to raise suspicion, and the cops rightfully reacted, although this woman was not happy about it at all.
So you said you've not had anything to drink today?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Like nothing at all today?
Like, I mean, way earlier in the day, but that we have.
What does way earlier in the day mean? Like what time?
I mean, it's probably like 2 in the morning.
You drank at 2 in the morning?
No. Like
you're saying it's currently 2 in the morning?
I'm saying, like, yeah, it's like currently 2 in the morning, and I haven't had anything to drink until, like, you know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I haven't been with you today, so I don't know. So what time have you had something to drink?
Ma'am, I have not drank.
But like, half a second ago you told me you drank way earlier. That's why I'm trying to clarify what way earlier means to you.
It doesn't take long for this woman to get herself caught up in lies, and this is raising a ton of red flags that the cops cannot ignore. This may just explain why the previous Karen had such an issue with Uber.
Hands down at your sides.
That's what I'm saying. I take a medication.
Okay.
No, but
you
this.
need an ambulance.
But what I'm saying is, this test should not be applicable against a person who has.
But here's the thing: if you are having that problem, then you shouldn't be driving at all.
No. I can drive. I can drive safely.
If this test is not applicable to you as a driver, then you shouldn't be driving at all. Period. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you, and you're not understanding.
But what I'm saying.
Okay, are you going to take the test or not?
I will take the test.
Okay, then please place your hands down by your sides.
Okay.
All right. So you see the tip of my pen right here? Yes or no? Can you see the tip of my pen? Okay.
Claiming to be on medication was a last-ditch attempt to explain her intoxicated behavior, but thankfully, the cop doesn't give her any leeway. This was a lame excuse anyway, since even if her medication story was true, that means she should not be behind the wheel of a car in any way. Maybe think twice before booking a new Uber driver after this.
Put your hands down at your sides, and now remain like that while I instruct you on the rest of the test. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Just like put my foot in front of the other.
Left foot on the line. My right foot on the line, touching heel to toe directly in front of your left, and your hands down at your side. So go ahead and do that for me.
Okay, so foot in front of the other, right?
What?
Is that foot in front of the other?
Yeah, your feet should be stacked like this.
Okay.
Where are you going? Ma'am?
In front of the other, right?
No, I told you to stand right there and wait for the rest of the directions. Do you need the directions again? Okay, so do it with me here.
Jumping ahead of instructions on your sobriety test is not going to count in your favor, but maybe this woman didn't know that. Either way, she's not off to a great start whatsoever, and how she did on these field tests only made her situation much worse.
But again, you're going to go all the way to 9. Are you with me so far? So some important things that I need you to remember for this test, okay? I need you to make sure that you're looking down at your feet. Count your steps out loud so that I know what step you're taking, okay? Keep your hands down at your sides, and as soon as you've started the test, don't stop until you've completed the entire thing. Do you understand? All right, you can begin whenever you'd like.
So 19 has those steps. 1.
Hands down at your sides. What do you do now?
20.
Instead of taking 9 steps like she was instructed, the woman went overboard and went up to 20, which could either be because she wasn't listening or because she was actually seriously under the influence. Her feet hardly touched each other during her failed attempt to walk in a straight line, so it's pretty obvious that she's not stable enough to be driving at all.
No, can I please call a lawyer?
Are you done taking my test? You're done? Okay. Go and turn around.
No.
You said you're done?
Ma'am, I did not say I'm done, ma'am. No, I can take the test. No, please, I can take the test. No.
Stop. It's not that big of a deal. Don't make it worse, okay?
Please,
Don't make it worse.
I can do the test, please. I didn't say no. Please, no, please don't do this to me. Please, no. I didn't say no, ma'am. I didn't say no.
We're gonna walk to this car straight ahead, okay?
The moment she realized she was in need of a lawyer, it was already over for this woman, and the cops did what had to be done. This Karen would definitely not be getting back behind the wheel tonight. But instead of accepting her fate like a mature adult, she decided to scream and cry and throw a tantrum like a 2-year-old.
Turn and face the car.
Ma'am.
Turn and face the car.
Ma'am, I need to talk to my baby dad, please. I have a child, please.
Okay, where is your child?
No,
where is your child?
Ma'am, no.
Where is your child?
Can I take the test, please?
I need you to tell me where your child is.
Can I take the test, please? You don't care, like really, I did nothing wrong.
Okay, take a wide step.
I am not drunk.
Take a wide step.
I am not drunk.
Wider.
Please,
Wider.
no.
Take a wide step.
No, I did nothing wrong. No.
All right, come on.
Period.
Get in the car.
No, I did nothing wrong. No.
The woman sees the moment she's being arrested as a fitting time to tell the cops she has a child at home. A good parent trying to set an example for their kid would never be speeding while driving a vehicle drunk. But despite all this, the Karen maintains that she did absolutely nothing wrong and that she's the victim in this situation.
No! Hey! I need to talk to my baby. No! 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 You got me up. I did nothing wrong. No, I did nothing wrong. No! No! I offered to take your test, and when I get to the police station and my blood level is no, I'm not drunk. Y'all got me up. No, y'all got me up. Y'all got me up. No, y'all got me. Y'all got me. No, 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 no. Give me my phone. No, give me my phone.
Kicking and beating on the inside of the police car is one of the easiest ways to rack up some extra charges for yourself. And if this woman thought she'd be able to break out and get away with this, she was extremely deluded. It doesn't take long for her to get mouthy with the cops, but swearing and yelling at them is hardly the way to go when you're already in so much trouble.
You have your phone, but you can't have it. You're
No!
under arrest.
I don't care.
Well,
I did
quit yelling
nothing.
about it.
Okay, I'm about to get to the police station, and y'all about to. You can take.
Here's the thing. I need to read you the
Y'all
forms.
can take my no.
No.
No. No. Y'all take my blood. No.
Okay. You
No.
are
Do
under
a.
arrest
Do a.
for operating.
I don't care.
Under the influence of alcohol.
I don't care. Give me my phone.
Operating a
No.
vehicle under the
My
influence of
phone. My car is still running. No. I don't care.
She's screaming so much that it's hard for us to even make out what the cop is saying. But we don't know if she realizes that her charges won't magically disappear if she doesn't listen to the cops. This is totally insufferable Karen behavior though, and we can't wait for the cops to put her in her place.
I bet you like doing the I bet you like hog tying me. I bet you like doing
I 20 things
I bet you. Yeah, I bet you would
Stand
do
up.
I bet you would do this shit. I bet you would do this. No, no, I don't give a at me. Hurt me! Hurt me! Hurt me!
Trust us, cops are not hog-tying her because it's fun for them. They're only doing this because this Karen was so uncooperative and hysterical that this was the only way to get her to calm down. It's crazy that a woman that small can make such a massive mess for the cops to deal with.
Wow.
Can you tie that to the bottom?
Yeah. This is what I deserve. This is what I deserve, you. Yeah.
Can I get down there?
Yeah, you gotta put my head against the okay, you. Okay, you. When they see I'm not that drunk.
Close your side.
When they see I'm not that drunk. I haven't drank hardly at all.
Her out-of-control behavior and getting up in the cops' faces resulted in her having to be tied down on the way to the police station. The entire situation got way out of hand rather quickly, but at least she got served with the karma she deserves. The woman was taken into custody and charged with operating a vehicle impaired. Karens are terrible, but as we've learned many times now, drunk Karens are so much worse, and dealing with them can sometimes push the cops to their absolute limit. This obnoxiously drunk woman named Kelsey Venetia started a bar fight with another woman after she had a few too many drinks, and when the cops arrived, things very quickly took a turn for the worse.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay, I'm gonna get a picture of your face, okay? Because we're gonna need it, all right? Okay, so what happened? How did this start?
First of all, I was playing pool. I work here.
Okay, are you working tonight or just you work right now?
No, my mom just left. We're just hanging out playing pool. And some stupid came up about her and somebody else. And I was actually trying to defuse the situation. And boom, I get hit. So I swung back.
So how did, it's just a little unclear. Was Kelsey talking about someone or?
Yes.
The victim of Kelsey's bar rage was actually an employee at the bar, and some of the story was explained before the cop went outside to meet Kelsey. The cop would immediately get a lot of resistance from Kelsey, and in her drunken state, she was way more worked up than she should have been. But watch what she does next. This is going to ensure one thing, and that's that in the morning, she's going to have a lot more than a hangover to deal with.
She clocked her pretty good.
No, do you look at
Her pretty good? She's bleeding.
No, look at the
She
video.
wants-
Look at the video.
She wants what?
Look at the video. Look at the video.
Don't get loud with me.
Oh, shut up. I know. Look at the video.
Okay, don't get loud with me.
Yeah, well, I'll be loud because you're fake.
What do you mean? Kelsey, stop.
Tell this little punk. Because you have the authority.
What do you do?
I never hit her.
He's with.
Don't. Well, yeah, because he knows he cares about me. He knows. He knows I didn't hit her. So don't go on me, dude.
You need to calm down.
Well, don't talk to me. That's my best friend.
Being friends with a cop definitely won't get you immunity when you're doing illegal and idiotic things. And this Karen probably expected her cop friend to stand up for her. Instead, she received the karma that had probably been heading towards her for a very long time by the looks of it.
I didn't come out here. Did I come out here saying, hey, arrest her now?
Yeah, but you're like, oh, da da da.
Okay,
You have
I'm
no
just saying
idea.
Hey, Kelsey, talk to me like I'm a normal person, okay? Kelsey, can we talk like we're normal people?
I didn't do anything.
Okay,
I didn't hit anybody. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Did I? Did I?
I don't know yet, Kelsey. I'm trying to get a story straight, but
Please, that's why I haven't been going out like him.
I can't get a story straight when you're screaming at me and in my face, okay?
Oh my God! Ain't nobody screaming at you. It's because you're like trying to manhandle me.
I'm not trying to.
That's when I see.
If I was trying to manhandle, it wouldn't have been a problem. You need to talk to me like I'm a human being.
Yeah, same with you, and that's why
I did. I'm coming out here trying to get a story, Kelsey. I didn't come out here. I didn't come out here and just start.
I know my dude in there is my friend.
Okay.
The officer, I didn't touch anybody.
Okay, I'm trying to get a story.
Why am I gonna get arrested?
I didn't. Did it? Who said you were getting? Who said you were getting arrested? No one.
Was it arrested for some stupid?
It's completely impossible for this cop to even have a normal conversation with her, since this Karen cannot get through a single sentence without shouting and going off the rails. At this rate, she's gonna land herself in handcuffs in no time, and our prediction turns out to be very accurate.
I'm getting arrested
Kelsey,
for no reason. I'm getting arrested for no reason.
Don't make this.
I'm not. Oh, I'm getting arrested for no reason.
She's bleeding from her head.
Who is? The girl that
Kelsey,
was fighting
stop moving.
I'm not moving. You're pinching my arm. I didn't do anything. She was fighting everybody. I'm gonna go with you guys, and I'm getting arrested when a girl is okay. I have a kid all day. Like, get them.
I'll walk back. I'm not leaving her with me. Are you sure?
You can take her. No, take her to the PD and.
No, I called my dad too.
The woman Kelsey hit was actually bleeding from the attack, and this meant that Kelsey, was looking at a straight ticket to jail that night. We sure feel sorry for the poor cops who were gonna have to deal with her at the police station.
He's grabbing my hair!
Nobody's grabbing your hair. Chill out. Kelsey, chill out. Nobody's grabbing your hair. Relax. This could go a lot smoother.
No, shut That's why you're out. Get out! Get out!
When she arrives at the police station and is taken out of the car, Kelsey goes completely feral, screaming like a possessed woman about the cops grabbing her hair. More likely, it was her own panic and tantrum that made her feel that way though, and none of the cops were doing what she was freaking out about.
Please, get off me! You get off me!
Kelsey,
no!
Get in the car now!
Get off me!
Kelsey, get in the car!
Get the off me! Get off me!
Kelsey?
Why is he shoving me?
Because you're freaking kicking it, that's why!
My arms are really
Kelsey, sit up! Sit up, sit up!
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Bad bet? Yeah, I want it. She went for your vest. I don't even know if you saw it. She tried to bite.
I didn't.
I did. That's why I grabbed it.
No, we're doing act bat.
Kicking and biting a cop is a sure way to get yourself a felony battery charge. And as if this woman hasn't already made a fool of herself, she then tries to violently resist their attempts to restrain her. Where she gets all this energy from is a mystery though. Maybe it's the liquid courage still running through her veins. Is anyone this insufferable in real life?
I just went to jail for a domestic. I know what that's about.
Well, this isn't domestic, Kelsey. This is battery.
I didn't do
battery
anything.
for swinging it and hitting that girl in the bar.
I never did anything. She said that. She goes, oh, it wasn't her. She even said that. I didn't do that.
Okay. Well, that's what you're being charged with.
I understand that, but like, she even came on here and I didn't
And
do
then you're
that.
trying to bite us. Kick
Oh
you were kicking
my
him.
God. Really? When he's like grabbing me and shoving me down?
He's trying to get you in the car.
I was going into the car.
No, you weren't
You
Kelsey.
don't understand that. Shut the
Well, that's act bat.
Oh, whatever you want to say. I'm not trying to fight with anybody.
Kelsey let it slip that this is not the first time she's found herself on the wrong end of the law. And if the first time didn't scare her straight, it seems unlikely that this hectic encounter with the cops will do much to change her actions or inspire her to make a change. Considering how stubborn and rude she is, we're not sure anything can change her Karen attitude.
I don't want to fight. I just want to talk about it.
Kelsey.
Just shut up. You don't even give a You care about yourself. You're strong. I care about my kid. You don't give a You care about your own, like, how you look like in town. You're a fake My dad will kill you. Get the out of here.
What else are you on? You do some coke tonight too?
Drug test me. I can piss. I'm sober.
Hey, you gotta sit down.
All I have is.
You gotta sit down.
Don't talk to me and don't touch
Hey,
me.
you gotta sit down.
Don't touch me.
Sit down.
Don't touch me.
Sit down.
Why is he touching me? Why is he touching me?
Just have a seat.
Because you-
My dad can touch you and beat your down real quick.
They're out of there, Kim.
Alright. He needs to not touch me. He needs to
Okay,
not
then
feel
just stay seated. Nobody's gonna touch you.
Karen is just being a total nuisance and giving every one of the cops who are trying to process her a headache. We have no idea where she gets the gall or the audacity to act like this, but this definitely earns her a spot amongst the highest rank of Karens.
Listen to me. In order to get a phone call, you would get a phone call if you answer my questions. You understand? And you could get your phone call, you could let people know you're here. All you have to do is answer my question. You understand? Then you get a phone call. Calm down, answer my questions, get a phone call.
No, I did nothing wrong. Yes, I did react, or maybe some way, a different way, but ain't no man seemed to grab me the way you did. So call my mom and call my dad.
We
and
can't
see
call.
what's gonna happen.
We can't call. You
They're gonna react the way they're gonna react because they around.
Okay, well.
Okay, so I'm getting in trouble for nothing.
Battery against a female.
Yep, and then you have aggravated battery on a police
No,
officer.
it's not. Do you have the video?
Yes, we do. We have the video. If you try
Okay, show it. And
Even her crying is insincere, and everything that Kelsey does seems to be motivated by anger and a desire to act like the victim. Her insane behavior definitely tested the patience of the cops, probably to their breaking point, and everyone was waiting for her to just be put in a cell for the night and finally shut her mouth.
We're gonna
He's shoving me and she's grabbing my arm.
We're gonna walk to the end.
She's grabbing my arm. Get off me. She's grabbing my arm. Like, we making sweet grab my arm.
You're
like
making this happen.
I need no.
Stop!
I'm
You
not.
understand? Stop!
Shut your face. I ain't doing nothing.
You heard him?
Hold on to her. Hold on to her.
My hand.
You all right?
Shoved over here. You took my hand. You took my hand.
We don't see the point of trying to resist up to this point, and the struggle Kelsey was putting up causes another officer to stumble. The crazy, distraught woman was trying everything in her power to resist, but she was clearly way out of her depth.
Seriously, I'm not. I mean,
Stop! Kneel.
get off me. Don't touch me.
Resist it. If you kick me, you're gonna get more hurt.
Shut the
Finally, Kelsey was forced into a jail cell for the night. But even this took all the effort of numerous police officers who were all getting tired of her hysterical wailing. When they lock the doors, Kelsey will only be left to think of her actions. And because of her drunk idiocy, she's gonna wake up in a cold jail cell instead of her comfy bed in the morning. Kelsey faced serious charges, including battery and aggravated battery to a police officer. Our last entry is probably the most supreme Karen, and this scene takes place in the Miami International Airport where this Karen was supposed to fly from. The police were called because of the disturbance this woman was creating, and it was all because of her Louis Vuitton bag. The enraged woman had taken it upon herself to ruin everyone's travel day, and we're pretty sure she ruined the cops' day too. It took the cops arriving for her to actually get off the plane, since she refused to listen to the airline staff.
Guys, I don't know why she got kicked off. This is my friend, so I'm going with her.
I'm a retired Army veteran. I know how to conduct myself. I know how to conduct myself.
Put your bags in the front first. Take off your purse. Take off your purse.
Why?
Take off your purse, okay?
Why?
You guys are gonna go to jail. Take off your purse.
Why are we going to jail?
Take off your purse.
I'm not comfortable. You're going to jail.
Listen to her.
Talaya!
Relax.
No, you're making me uncomfortable.
Relax.
You're making me uncomfortable. Why am I going to jail? I didn't say nothing. I didn't hit nobody. Why am I...
Relax.
We do admire her friend's loyalty for getting off with her, but it doesn't take long to see that this may have been the wrong decision. The woman had caused enough of a scene to be arrested and escorted out of the airport, but either she didn't really expect the cops to arrest her, or she truly believed her behavior was justified, because she looks extremely taken aback.
What's wrong with you?
Because you're making me uncomfortable.
Calm down.
No.
You're under arrest.
For what?
We'll let you know right now. Come on. We're gonna get the other.
You're choking me. Talaya! Okay. Can I be unchoked? Can I be not...
Nobody's choking you. Relax. Can you relax?
Can you relax?
I'm telling you, I'm fine.
You're not.
You're not one acting
Look at
crazy.
my arm. Look at my arm.
Because you're acting crazy.
No, I came off the plane by myself. You didn't come and get me off the plane.
Lady, we already told you you were under arrest.
No, you did not. They
Yes,
told
we
me I
did.
had to get off the plane.
Right now.
Wait, excuse me. They told me I had to board. They didn't tell me I had to... Can I please... Can you let go of me like this? Excuse me, sir.
Calm down.
I am a sergeant.
Calm down. You're not acting like someone who's
You're not either. You're not either.
You're under
if you were
arrest
acting
now.
like it,
Calm down.
Excuse me.
I don't want to talk to you. Calm down. Calm down. What's wrong with you?
The Karen heavily protests and resists the arrest, and it seems she's only getting more irate by the minute. Tensions are running high in the airport, and this Karen feels like a ticking time bomb that's about to explode. According to the woman, her Louis Vuitton bag was scratched by another passenger. And let's be honest, this was most likely just an innocent mistake. It's clear that the $5,000 Louis Vuitton bag means more to the woman than being a decent person.
Can you hold me? A man can hold me, but not a man. Look at how... No, I am not high. Look, I'm not high. Look at how he's holding me. He's trying to still detain me. Ma'am, I've been an officer my whole life. You I'll spit on you. I'll give you... I have no name.
Relax. Look, okay, look.
Figure it out.
Ma'am, you don't want to talk to them, don't worry about it. Talk to me, okay?
Ma'am, can I speak to you? Can you come over here? Can we move around? You guys can both hold me, but move me away because I'm going to smack the and I will break out of this as quick as you ever think. I live too much.
Listen, you're going to get more charges for no reason.
You don't understand. We got no charges.
You're going to get more charges.
Everybody on the plane has no issue with us.
If you ask him, you will
Can you listen to me?
Listen, you ain't talking.
Can I be let go of? I'm very uncomfortable.
The woman says she's an Army veteran, but she doesn't seem to act much like one, especially considering what the cops would learn about her behavior on the plane from the flight attendants. The attendants told the cops that the Karen had threatened them with having them kidnapped and abused, which is a serious threat that you definitely cannot just throw around. Saying something like this also makes us think that the woman definitely isn't very stable.
This is just fighting, but it's just like you acting like this. When I fight for your freedom, you don't fight for my freedom like I fight for your freedom. I've shot, I've had a guy right in front of me, let's be real, I've seen a guy ignored, that's not fair.
Okay, so relax and let them figure it out. Just relax.
Mommy, so figure it out for them to do this. I've never been arrested. You can look at my record. I've never been arrested like this. You want to take a picture for my photos? No, take a picture. I need a picture.
Now you're not being $3,000 for it. Thank you.
On another note, it's very weird that she wants a picture of this exact occasion. Do you think it's for her scrapbook? Maybe she gets a picture like this every time she makes a mess of herself in public. The woman clearly isn't taking any of this very seriously, but she definitely will not be laughing after all her charges have been stacked up.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all are sick. You're sick. I thought you would be different. You're sick. You're sick. My best friend got shot, cold blooded from the hotel. I've been trying to go home since then. No, you're not. If you were sorry, I wouldn't be in this. I didn't yell at nobody.
Just because I'm sorry doesn't mean
I understand.
it's okay.
I didn't behave no way except tears.
Oh, okay. Your bag's right there.
Even everybody else, I didn't. You can ask everyone sitting next to me. They're having me hold their babies. Why would they have me hold their babies if I wasn't a good person? I hate all y'all. No, get off me.
We're gonna come on. Don't make it harder than what it has to be. Come on.
You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Yeah, I got her, Benny. Got it?
Yeah.
By this point, the Karen has angry tears in her eyes, and when the cops decide it's time for her to leave, she even refuses to walk. It's not often that we see people physically dragged out of public places, but this instant karma is definitely what this Karen deserved. Her inflated sense of importance and justice definitely bit her in the behind today.
You got leg restraints?
I can't breathe. No, I can't. I'm not being funny.
Wait on the leg restraints. You hurt, Benny?
The hysterical screams of this woman as she's being taken to the police car are deafening. And even if she was a big shot in the army, these types of antics do nothing for her reputation. It just about takes an entire group of police officers to handle this woman, and she just isn't easing up on them.
You guys are so ghetto. I can't wait to see you. No, I need a tampon. I don't.
You do not have a tampon now.
Excuse me, sir. I don't feel comfortable getting out without a tampon because then you guys. Excuse me, sir. Because if I get out without a tampon and they ask for a tampon, then you're going to say I'm antagonizing you, and then I'm going to get arrested again. So what's the point of asking for cops help? No, because when I asked for cops help the first time, you guys arrested me.
You want to get out and pee or not?
I do, but I would rather pee right here and you guys clean it up at this point.
We're not going to clean it up. Listen,
it's not my problem. You guys will have to.
You want to pee on yourself?
It's not myself. I'm going to pee and I'm going to scoot over. That's
so you don't want to go use the bathroom?
I asked you with a tampon, but you're not.
We don't have a tampon. We do not have one.
Find one. I'm a woman.
I cannot find one. I don't have one.
You didn't look. You did not look.
Where am I going to get one?
Can you go to the front desk for the concierge?
Well, there's no concierge here. It's not a hotel.
Well, then you better figure it out. You brought me here. There's no way you don't have tampons.
There's no way you don't have tampons.
This Karen tries to pull every trick in the book, even claiming to have a woman crisis. But nothing she does now is going to make any difference, and these cops could probably not wait to get her processed and off their hands for good. The woman was charged with 2 felony counts of battery on a police officer, 1 felony charge of resisting a police officer with violence, 3 misdemeanor accounts of assault on a police officer, and 1 misdemeanor account of trespassing. This crazy list of Karens is as much as anyone can handle in one sitting. But before you go, be sure to check out our other videos floating on screen for more cop entertainment.